sure you'll agree it's been a wonderful day. Meticulous planning that we did the agenda, and one that we won't forget for some time to come. Since Glenda announced her intention to marry Donnie over a year ago, she walked around with a wee book, and every thought, every idea, every plan has went into that wee book. Even to the point where she was chastised one day at a meeting at work for reading this little book and writing in it, so it'll be remembered for well. But we thank you, Glenda, for all the planning and organisation that you put into this. And this is a special celebration for Heather and I, and we thank you all very much. Okay, Donnie, officially welcome you, Donnie, into the Duncan family. Donnie has been calling on Glenda now for about 8 years. He's been knocking the door trying hard. During that time, he has been building up a business in the communication world. And he's been very fortunate, and every week he keeps us up to date with his various projects in his usual quiet manner. I welcome Pat, Donnie's mother. Very welcome. And the family members, wherever you are. You're all very welcome. We've come over from England, and it's very much appreciated that you've joined with us in our special day. To our families and friends who are over from England, Wales, France and Argentina, our celebrations would not be a success without you. Thank you all very much for your support and attendance here today. We have two friends with us from France who are celebrating 40 years of marriage today. Congratulations. I won't bore the newlyweds with lengthy speeches or advice regarding marriage, but always remember that your marriage will rest in your hands and your hands only. I am sure that you will build a cosy home together that will serve as a safe harbour in the storms of life. I can really wish you love and tolerance. A wise man said, a successful marriage requires falling in love many times, but always with the same person. I'd ask you all to stand. Raise your glasses and a toast to Glenda and Donnie for their everlasting love.
First of all, I'd like to thank Colin for those heartfelt words. I'd just like to say it's great to have all our nearest and dearest here to celebrate the most important occasion in being I'd just like to tell you a little story about how I proposed to Glenda. I did it in Paris, down by the river, the Seine, next to the Notre Dame. I remember being really nervous and playing with the ring in my hand. I sat her down on a bench and got down on one knee. I needed some brownie points, and I knew that she would like that. After a proper question, she replied, "When's the wedding?" Which I replied, "You have to say yes first." It was almost as if Glenda had started the planning right there. Since I'm on the subject of Glenda, I feel I must say how amazing she looks tonight, and I would like to thank her for putting up with me for so long. I know I am not the easiest person to live with, and that I am not the type or the best at doing washing up. But I truly love you, and I have done since the first time we met. I think marriage is about companionship, commitment and friendship, and when I said my vows today, I truly meant them. By marrying me, you have made me the happiest person alive. I know things have been hard at times, and at times that we haven't made all the right decisions, but I couldn't think of anyone else that I would like to make the good and the bad decisions with now and in the future. So I'd like you to all raise your glasses. Stand and raise your glasses. To the beautiful bride.
First of all, a small apology. I didn't realise we were doing these straight away, so the rest of my notes were in the toilet. I was a bit nervous halfway through. And the second point I want to quickly make, just to get it out of the way with, did everyone, especially the guys at the back of the church, see that a certain person cried at a very moving song? Big pansy. Anyway. Okay, I'd like to thank Glenda for letting me have a shot of it. It's been a very sort of like awkward point that you lost it last year. To the point where she actually got a brother involved as well, as a backup guy. I think you'd all agree that Glenda looks very beautiful. In fact, outstanding today. And she did a wonderful job. And everything you've seen in front of you, with the exception of Danny, of course, is beautiful. I mean, I'm really proud of that. I was looking, it's already been mentioned once, but I was lucky enough to sneak a preview into this family, the wedding book, which is that thick. All these plans and ideas she's got over the years, and it just proves the fact that, you know, like I said, everything you've seen here is in pristine order. So well done, Glenda. Cool. Right, I was supposed to say about Danny. I looked at his birthday to see what exciting events happened on that day, and there was absolutely nothing. It was a very boring day. However, the hospital he was born in still calls that day Ugly Baby Thursday. Danny's got a few extra names that he's known as. We've got Desperate Dan, definitely the Chin, which has been around for years. Roy Cropper. And Mushroom Head. He's actually had it nice and trimmed today, but normally it is a state. And he's definitely Mr. Know-It-All, which keeps coming back all the way through this. I first knew Danny long before we knew and worked with each other. Okay, he had he drove a blue Rover, which everybody loved. We loved it because he wasn't in it, and the keys always were. He went to every single coast in Northern Ireland, and mostly ran around the car park after a couple of sherbets in the Jock Mac. While Danny was in the army, he was a door gunner on helicopters. No one's ever told him this, he was actually very good. He was a natural door gunner, and he could do it. Which is surprising. His only downfall is he told everybody continuously that he could do it. And while he was there, he'd always tell them that they couldn't do their job properly. And actually, this is how they should do it. Which probably got him moved into a storeroom when nobody could speak to him ever again. It was very safe. Danny claims to be good at most sports. Every single sport, as you tell you. To the point where we turn him on any particular sport. He's a volleyball coach, which not many people know. He doesn't know the rules, I've watched him. But he does have two particular sports that he plays. There was first of all football, but he spent most of the time on the five-a-side pitch, having an argument with Adam Willett, and then falling over and playing for cheap penalties. Okay? And he's also very good at rugby. Okay? In fact, he's so good at rugby, he plays in his sub-position for his local team. And he has to settle with touch rugby, which is a little bit for girls. And Glenda runs actual rugby. 2 seconds. Hands have stopped working. Okay, I've got to be honest then, I wasn't very supportive of Danny when he was ready to grow up and leave the army. It was a very brave move he made. I was convinced he was going to leave the army, become a bum, and work at Tesco's, if you remember. But he couldn't even manage that. He just sat at home and became a bum. And lived off Glenda pretty much for the first while. But he has now settled into a job doing something. It's something with cables, dimming light switches, TV remotes. And these are the 3 things I remember in and out of consciousness. It was so boring about it. It's got a quickly mention that I've plug for you. He does dabble in home automation. What's it called? Home automation? Which is what he talks. And with his natural talking to people skills and salesman skills, he's actually sold one. Just to himself. Danny's now got to accept the fact, like I have and like good old Toby Lazarus has in the corner, that he's got a lifelong sentence living in Northern Ireland. He's got day trips to Barry's and Portrush, which we all love to go to, and window shopping in the many city shopping centres across Northern Ireland. Danny, we've had some good times together over the years, and I'm sure we'll do in the future. It's hard to keep a friend like you have in my line of work, with me moving in and out all over the place. It was a great honour to be a best man today, and wish you all happiness in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please stand with me? Raise your glasses and toast Danny Glenda, the new Mr. and Mrs. King.